Come on, Duchess.
Oh. Now, put your hand up trying to dig that ice cream out. This is really good ice cream, isn't it?
It is good.
What do they have? Plain chocolate, plain vanilla in this?
Oh, not now, man. I just ate a whole bowl of that. Plus that little ice cream thing before I ate that.
Well, she got them down. I think we bought the three.
Ruthie's face.
Yeah.
I know, Ruthie spazzes. She spazzes right out, man. That's right. She ain't changed. She's still the same.
Yeah, I just tried it.
Yeah. Probably had too much sugar when she was a kid. Probably what it is.
I see we had a canary or something. A little bird.
Oh, Joe's a shame.
Oh, yeah. I don't laugh out. There's always a big interest with other kids, and they had to open anything. The other kids all stand, gather around, see what's going on. I thought it was funny. What does he have?
Looks like a train.
Yeah.
A train? Oh. Oh, I think Mother called me. Yeah, my mother called me and told me Happy Merry Christmas. I know that's what we were doing.
Well, you sure look good back in those days.
Well, there's our stove with a double oven.
Listen to her.
Yeah.
You look how skinny he was.
I wasn't too skinny, but I was skinnier.
There's Pat. There's my honey.
And Patty had a big down, a nice looking down.
Big down.
Yeah. And Joe with those 70s style hair.
Keep talking, I'll be back.
Well, they said 1968. They said
Yeah.
Christmas is 1968. So
It's Harry. It's a good looking kid.
He's now 8 right there.
You were 8?
he looks like Alex.
Almost 9.
Well, like Alex or Chris?
He looks like Alex. He looks a lot like Alex. Christopher's got more of a drawn out face.
I thought maybe Alex might be more of with the French, with Michelle. I don't know.
Yeah, it does look a little like him,
Like Chris.
Like Chris,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it does look a lot like Chris.
Yeah, now that you look at him.
Oh, yeah, Ruthie.
When Chris smiles,
Yeah.
that's what he hits.
But it's, Woodburn.
Well, I had one of those too.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember getting one of those when I was a kid. I had a, well, matter of fact, I burned my hand real bad on it. I remember getting one there and I burned my hand on it. Messing around with it, not watching what I was doing.
I was looking at some of the furniture we had. I don't know where some of these things got to, like
I
these
remember
lamps.
this Christmas very vividly.
Really?
Yep. I think as a kid, it's the only one I really remember that really stood out. Maybe because of the camera and everything.
Well, you remember the dolls and everything?
Well, how old would you have been, honey, in '68?
I would have been 8, going on 9.
8 years old, yeah.
January would have been 9. So I was 8 years
And
old.
I was like 15.
Think about like Brandon.
I was 15 years old.
14.
What a nice outfit he is on.
15. You'll be 15, right? And that June was using.
Well, I was born in '54 to '64.
So you were born the same year that
64 to
Leon was then.
68, Yeah.
Leon and he were born.
What month was Leon born?
He was born in the 54, the December.
I was born in
You're
July.
6 months older than him.
Yeah.
See that big thing on top of it? I don't know if you'll see it. There's a big orange, right there it is, an orange.
Yeah.
I really wanted that, it was really
I remember
expensive.
that old Starburst you got back there. See
Yeah,
that Starburst?
I still have that. Anyway, I really wanted that. And I had it in my bedroom. One day Joe was bad, and I took a swing at her and I broke it. So was I sick. Couldn't even be tasted together or
You're
nothing
paying
else.
power in the blood right there, I'll bet you.
I'm sure I was. That song.
Can you see the way you're breathing out?
What are you doing those foot pedals? Look at her.
Yeah, I don't really go time. I beat it out with him, and that's just the same
That's how
time.
she kept skinny. She used to move around a little bit back in the old days.
Yeah.
Now, it's effort.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but that's that watch
Mhm.
necklace.
We still have it. Well, it looks about that good too.
What if it still runs?
I think it does. It's a wind up.
Imagine that. That's 26 years ago.
Take a look at the necklace.
Oh, you know what I mean? You never think that it'd be that long ago. 26 years.
Yeah. But it's the organ and everything.
Someday I'll be dead and gone, and you'll be looking at it and say, oh, I remember that. Oh, that was my old man. Oh, here we are. A visit to the print shop. There's little Harry. Look at all the tracks we had down there. The track
Yeah,
rack.
we printed.
I remember
conditioning.
all this stuff when I first come around.
Bill,
guys
you're
did all this
dreaming.
stuff.
You kept seeing these movies and think you remember.
That's what I think.
Maybe that's it.
I think you.
Because I remember seeing a lot of this stuff.
You probably saw these movies.
I don't remember.
Because this is before we went to Pinecrest.
That's 10
Right.
years.
Anything before Pinecrest,
No.
you couldn't have seen.
No, I don't. Maybe the stuff you had set up, or maybe these
We saw
movies.
these before.
Because I remember seeing this stuff.
When we come back from Pinecrest, we got a printing upstairs.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Maybe I saw these movies before.
You must have.
Because man, I know I've seen these.
We gave that furniture to Ruthie. Look how nice that looked down there.
Yep. That was our reception room. That's where we used to meet our customers.
Mhm.
Sit down, give them a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Our fruit lights are on there. My clock was a backwards clock with a big spoon if you got hungry. Somewhere there's a fork
Had the
hanging
coffee
too.
and well, with a big orange plate that we took all the Pinecrest and somebody broke it on us when we took
yeah?
out the truck. Yep.
There's our beaded curtain.
So it dropped it and broke it when we took it off the truck.
Well, yeah, a lot more space down there for them, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't been down there. I'm afraid to
We've
look.
got shelves on that one wall there.
Yeah.
It says that one little stereo stand.
That's right. We put some shelves. There was my hammock. When I first moved here, I spent my first 3 months sleeping in that thing. I never went to bed. I'd come home from work, we'd run press, then all night long, every half hour, I'd wake up and set her up with a new run. And she'd run overnight, and I'd catch my sleep between runs. Tough going back in
We
those
worked
days.
84 hours a week at the job.
Yeah, I worked 84 hours a week.
At the job. Plus, you had to come home and get some sleep. Plus, you traveled, what, 45 minutes to get to the work? 45 minutes home. I guess you're here one more time. I will in and out, and I'll hopefully sit down.
For some reason, man,
Just about regular as a clock, every 2 weeks, about once every 2 weeks. I never went to bed. I just changed my clothes and right to work.
Get that.
Little Darby, he kept pushing. He said, well, if we don't get our printing, we won't be able to pay you. He didn't know at the time I was working for the sugar company, getting 84 hours a week, $500 some a week. In fact, my tax is $129 a week, I think.
It's good money for back then.
Yeah, back then.
68,
Yeah.
I guess. That's like $1,000 a week job now. Really?
Yep.
Maybe you're gonna compare it. There wasn't a whole lot of people back then around here making that kind of money, I'll bet. That $500 a week.
It's either 527 or 529. I'm confused with the 27 and 29 because my tax was like 127 or 129. It was one or the other.
I think my dad was only making like $260 a week. $260
No.
with all his kids. I think it was like something like that, you know, around 68. And that wasn't a lot of
Well,
money.
we were getting that from the sugar company.
You know, I mean, that's
And then
not a lot of
Darby was
money.
there threatening me if I don't get the printing out, I won't get paid. And I kept thinking, I'm getting mine.
But like $260 it was, I can remember my father making, but that wasn't a lot of money, not for all us guys. Family our size, that kind of money?
Yep.
Heck, that was nothing.
Oh, I think we had Christmas down there one year. Yeah, is that a tree there somewhere?
Looks like it. Something like
See how big and bright you had it down there? Now it seems gloomy down there. Maybe because there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got everything so.
Well, the doors were different, which didn't take up as much space either.
Yeah.
I went to put the darn ice cream away and I nicked my nail, and you know what? It seemed like it just nicked the nail polish and not the nail. I can't figure it out. I broke the nail or just the nail polish. Can I get through one more time?
There's Arch drinking his coffee.
Shit.
There's a bowl.
The sleeves look transparent on my shirt when I went in there.
I probably shouldn't have had this chocolate, darn it.
Frills.
Harry always managed to get in the pictures there, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's Harry and Ruthie.
Mm-hmm.
They got right down there. They must have known the camera's out. Who's doing all the filming?
Neither Lee or me.
This is the print shop now. So there's Lee Jr. mixing
Camera?
chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
That bench right in front of the, well, they got two desks there now, with a bench right in front of the window.
See, what happened was we turned off the,
This is the dark room. We turn off the white lights, we turn on the red lights, we use it as dark room.
That I
Same
remember.
room.
I
When
remember
we
that
turn off the-
downstairs.
Then when we're running press, we go ahead and turn off the red lights and use the white light for run press.
You gotta remember me and John, we run press with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same setup.
No. I remember the
See
plate
that picture
maker.
behind the camera? That's me with hair. I worked one place for a penny saver, and the guy at about 10 seconds flat. See it right there by the camera?
Yeah,
On my head? He said, Yingst, the only trouble with you is you need a little bit of hair. And that quick he stroked it in there.
yeah.
On a picture, we had, all the
Yeah.
employees had a picture taken for Christmas,
Yeah.
and that was a small wallet-sized
And he
picture,
sits right there.
and I enlarged it. I took it to Pinecrest and we hung it up and it said the boss. You know, that was the exposure. We had the red lights on. Now the white lights and the camera lights are burning. That's why everything looks white and bright.
Yeah.
When that
they go
snaps
out.
off,
They go
now it's
out
red.
the
See, it
light.
snapped off.
I remember being in there doing that.
Nope. Then you take the film out of the camera and you throw it in the developer tray. Oh, I know. I used to box them and do them all at once, I guess. I was wondering how I got out of the wet into the dry right away. No, I'm running it through. That lay in the tray. Letting Ruthie do it. Can you imagine her getting her fingers dirty now?
Can you imagine that?
that used to be my job. I used to do photo finishing at a job.
Yeah. She used to be an old workhorse back in them days. I guess she served her time.
I also did it as a job before I was married.
Yeah, I know. My goodness. These are gonna sound good.
What?
Spoons,
Yeah.
scratching ice cream dishes,